Hello guys, welcome to my tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to use Fragment activity. Yes, by using Fragment we can load multiple pages in single activity. In professional world, we use Fragment then loading activities multiple times so that Fragment can be loaded in one single activity and it can be loaded fast. Let me give you an example. What we want to load in login activity and registration activity, we can use it to put it into a fragment and load fragment. Yes, instead of using multiple like two activities, login activity and registration activity, what we can use is we can use two fragment, login fragment and registration fragment, and load it in one single activity. Fragment does the same work as one activity does. So instead of using activities, we can use fragment. This makes our app more compact and we can do more or less code. So let me show you how. In this tutorial, I'm also going to show you how to make app much more flexible to load on big screen or small screen mobile without getting out of shape and using it with SSD and SSP dependency. Yes, this dependency, SSP and SSD dependency. I'm going to show you. This is the SSP and SSD dependency we are going to use in this project. Let's start. First, we need to load this SSP and SSD dependency inside our module project. So, and then sync it. Now, create one package for fragment and one for activity to make it look good and in proper structure. Yes, here I have created one package and I am going to show you how to create a package. Right click, package, name it activity, and done. Now we go to drag and drop it in this activity and refactor it. Now it's done. So this fragment will eventually load once we run the program, and this main activity file will come inside this activity. Now we go to the main file and create frame layout to load fragment in an activity. Frame layout is needed to load fragment. Now where is our activity? Yes, here it is. So I've already put the frame layout in it. We just have to write. So I'm going to write it for you again. We write frame layout, match parent, and match parent. So this will occupy the whole area. And if you want to use bottom navigation, then we can put it below the navigation bar. Sorry, above the navigation bar, and it can work for us. Close the bracket, and we are going to provide ID. ID will be frame underscore full. Now ID error is coming. Yeah, enter plus ID. Now it is done. So we're going to create a fragment. So I already created a fragment. We just need to right click fragment for package, new fragment blank, and name it as whatever the name you want to give to the fragment. I have already given it login fragment and registration fragment. So you can see your fragment layout is also here. I have already created text view 1 loaded, login fragment and registration fragment. Now in main activity Java file, I have already given ID to a frame layout. Yes, here it is. I just need to load the fragment. So to load fragment, what we can do is we need to use this method. I'll show you this two method. I'll give it in the provide this file. So I will put this file in the description. You don't need to worry. So here alternator import class, first one, done. Now fragment import class, first one, done. So first name it your ID you have given to the frame layout, frame underscore full, and remove this get activity. I will later tell you about this get activity. It is important, but not in here. So here frame underscore full. So this what it does is it basically loads the fragment in whatever the file you want to load it. So I've created here two methods, one replace fragment and another open fragment. So what it does is replace fragment, you cannot go back to the first activity or fragment you once came. Like when you go from login fragment to registration fragment, when you press back you come back to login fragment. Yes, it can be done using open fragment. Open fragment does add to back stack, means when you press back it comes back to the previous fragment, but when you load something using replace fragment it does not go back. When you press back it automatically closes the app or comes back to the previous activity, not the previous fragment. So here's the difference between it. Replace, it will not move back, but using open fragment we can move to previous fragment. Now we load our fragment. So what I am going to do is I am going to show you first the open fragment, or I'll do the replace fragment first. Replace fragment, new fragment. I am going to new login fragment, comma. I'm going to provide tag here to let know that it's login fragment we have loaded. Ready? So I'm going to show you. So this may take some time because my emulator I've not started it in a while. So I already do my program in my phone. So this may take some while. So hang in there for me. So what we can do is while this emulator can start, we can edit our login fragment. We need to paste this both activity here. Control C, Control V. Always paste it in here outside the create view method. So let me show you. I told you that I will going to tell you later about this get activity. So what it does is when in login fragment, it's basically the part of the main activity. So we need to give context that this fragment belongs to this activity. So this get support fragment manager will only work in activity, but when using in fragment this may not work. So what we need to just do is write get activity dot. So done. So I need to give it here too. Done. So what it does is it provides context that this fragment belongs to the parent activity in which it is loaded. So when user comes here we can load it. So we need to give id text view tv underscore login and fragment id tv underscore register. Now we have given it. Our emulator is started, but program is not yet loaded, so let me restart loading it. So in the login fragment I saw an error before. Yeah, we have forgot to. Yes, it's done. Now in login fragment, it's in login fragment 2 error is there. Done. Now in login fragment we need to load it. First we need to provide id text view tv underscore login tv login equals to. So remember, when you load Fragment, you need to write view dot find view by id. You need to give this view, so it may use it to find the activity. Dot id dot what was the name, tv and school login. Yes, so it is done. So when user clicks on tv underscore login new view dot onClick listener, we need to redirect it to another fragment, that is our registration fragment. So we're going to use open fragment method. So using open fragment method, we can move back to the previous fragment from where we can open fragment, just like we did in replace fragment. New register fragment. Yes. Oh, sorry. Control C, Control V. It is done. Now, there is some error coming or what? Yeah, we forgot semicolon. Guys, you need to watch this small mistakes too. So in registration fragment, we also give this ID text view tv underscore register. Okay, register equals to view. Don't forget view, guys. I'm telling you. ID tv underscore register. Yes. Now when user clicks on this tv register dot set on click listener, now view, we need to open fragment. So first we need to copy those both methods. Copy, paste. Yes, done. tv register. Okay, open fragment, new login fragment, comma, double quotes. Yeah, it is done. Save. Now we're going to run it. The simulator, yeah. Android Studio should provide a better and fast simulator, I think. This doesn't work at all. See, guys, I tell you, if you want to run your Android app, please run it in your phone or in your other physical phone, not run it on the emulator, guys. This phone, I tell you. So guys, I will run it in another video, but right now I can tell you, you do this code and this will work perfectly fine. First build, let me summarize this for you. Import this dependency, sync it. Okay, now right click and make package. After making package, put activity in it and put fragment in fragment package. Now create, right click, create new fragment, blank fragment, and do the code I told you to do in fragment, and in main activity this replace fragment. Okay guys, now do this and you can see how fragment can make your app much more faster in activity. You will not notice it right now, but when you are uh, loading bigger data apps, like uh, apps that have big data, Instagram, Snapchat, they can use fragment because the data is so much bigger that it can take a lot of time to load. So instead of calling multiple activities and loading it multiple times, we can use Fragment to load in one single activity. Now that's it for you guys. Comment me if any questions you have regarding this. I know the video quality and audio quality is not good, but I'm working on it. So if you like this video, please do share and subscribe it. Thank you guys.